You ever lost someone?
I have. My father at a very young age.
Yeah, so I thought that earlier in the season it was more or less implied that, Mona took her daughter Fatima and just left her, birth father. Like Mona said, yeah, I didn't leave you in the gutter like, your father's probably in right now. So that begs a lot of questions because I'm thinking back to Henry, the stepfather, telling his story about how, Mona cheated at some point, I believe, during their engagement to some, just thug from the streets or whatever. I thought that was supposed to be, Fatima's birth father. It's like Fatima, her mom was with her dad, and eventually Mona was like, no, you know what? I need better. My daughter needs better. So they up and left. Met up with Henry. Things were going well, but she still had that, she had one leg in the door with Henry and one leg back in the streets. And then eventually she went back, hooked up with Fatima's father, but maybe it was just some other guy. And as a result of that, her and Henry went through what they did and eventually patched things up and got together. So when Jeremiah asked the question, when Fatima was, telling him about the situation and why, taking his mother off of life support might actually be the best option, he does mention, have you ever lost someone? Yes, I have. My father when I was really young. I don't know. I mean, did she mean that in terms of my father died when I was young, or I lost my father when I was young, as in my mom took me away from him and I never saw him again? So even though for all I know, he could be dead, he could be alive, but I just know when I was taken from him when I was younger, I never saw or knew him again. So I guess it's left up to interpretation as to whether or not Fatima's biological father is dead. But I don't think he is, because go back the episode prior to the dinner at Fatima's parents' house. Mona literally said, Fatima, I can't lie to you. If your father came in here right now, I would have butterflies in my stomach. So I think that what Fatima was saying was that, yeah, I lost my father when I was young, as in he was no longer a part of my life because I was taken away from him. So she said that in the moment to relate to Jeremiah, in that, look, your mom, while her body's here, her mind isn't. She's technically not alive outside of those machines. My father is probably still alive out there, but I haven't seen or talked to him in probably 20 plus years. So I don't know him like I used to. So like she told Jeremiah, is like, the woman you knew is gone. Maybe the father she knew is gone. Like maybe if someday her father did come back into her life, he would be a completely different person than how he was when she knew him. So yeah, I think it's safe to say that Fatima's real father is technically alive. It's just that in the moment she related to Jeremiah and that she did lose someone, because I think she was like 7 at the time or something. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What's your interpretation of Fatima and what she said to Jeremiah at the beginning of this video? Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.